undeniable, undeniable. When I was a young kid, I felt it deep down in my bones. Father, when I met you, I knew you were there in my soul. No, I never needed a reason, just faith like a child to see the divine. With more than my eyes, I found faith, undeniable faith. I found hope, undeniable hope. I found love, unconditional love that won't let me go. So it's something greater that I can't explain. All creation's pointing to your name. It's been 2,000 years and hearts still change. It's clear to...
Hey, it's Mike.
Undeniable, undeniable. When I was a young kid, I felt it deep down in my bones. Father, when I met you, I knew you were there in my soul. No, I never needed a reason, just faith like a child to see the divine. With more than my eyes, I found faith, undeniable faith. I found hope, undeniable hope. I found love, unconditional love that won't let me go. So it's something greater that I can't explain. All creation's pointing to your name. It's been 2,000 years and hearts still change. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable, 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 indisputable, irrefutable. This is what I know in my bones. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable. Now I'm a little bit older and I shoulder the weight of these doubts. All of these questions keep pressing me to figure you out. But even on the bad days when my faith is wounded and weak, I fall to my knees and pray for a mustard seed of faith. Undeniable faith, give me hope. Undeniable hope, give me love, unconditional love that won't let me go. So it's something greater that I can't explain. All creation's pointing to your name. It's been 2,000 years and hearts still change. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable, 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 indisputable, irrefutable. This is what I know in my bones. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable. Give me hope. Give me love, unconditional love that won't let me go. Oh, it's something greater that I can't explain. All creation's pointing to your name. It's been 2,000 years and hearts still change. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable, 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 indisputable, irrefutable. This is what I know in my bones. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable. Maybe you're not like me, maybe we don't agree. Maybe that doesn't mean we gotta be enemies. Maybe we just get brave, take a big leap of faith. Call a truce so me and you can find a better way. Let's take some time, open our eyes, look and listen. Yeah, and we're gonna find we're more alike than we are different. revolutionary. Revolutionary. Let's get revolutionary. I'm turning the TV down, drowning their voices out, 'cause I believe that you and me can find some common ground. See, maybe I'm not like you, but I walk a mile in your shoes, if it means I might see the world the way you do. Let's take some time, open our eyes, look and listen, and we're gonna find we're more alike than we are different. Why does kindness seem revolutionary? When did we let hate get so ordinary? Let's turn it around, flip the script, judge slow, love quick. God help us get revolutionary. Revolutionary. Let's get revolutionary. What would Jesus do? He would love first. He would love first. What would Jesus do? He would love first. Yeah, he would love first. So we should love first. Why does kindness seem revolutionary? When did we let hate get so ordinary? Let's turn it around, flip the script, judge slow, love quick. God help us get revolutionary. Revolutionary. Let's get revolutionary. God help us get revolutionary. Shame says you've gone too far this time. Shame says you finally crossed the line. Shame says you have to hide away. But shame is shattered by amazing grace. So come just as you are. Bring your broken heart, your secrets and your scars. You were never meant to carry all this weight. Let your walls come down and let the tears fall out, and know that Jesus loves you just the same. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. This is where the healing starts. This is where the light can crush the dark. Here, inside your pain, inside your doubts. Here is where he's gonna meet you now. So bring your broken heart, your secrets and your scars. You were never meant to carry all this weight. Let your walls come down and let the tears fall out, and know that Jesus loves you just the same. say humility doesn't come easily, and I find that to be true. I got a lot of pride, yeah, me, myself, and I still got some growing up to do. Cause if I wanna find the very best life, I gotta learn to die to myself. There's freedom to be found when I stop and look around and think about someone else. Ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. Ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. If I wanna live like Jesus, gotta learn to love like He does. There ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less, selfless. This ain't a song about beating myself down. I'm living under grace. For God so loved the world so much that I'm free to do the same. And if I wanna find the very best life, I gotta learn to die to myself. There's freedom to be found when I stop and look around and think about someone else. Oh yeah, ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. Ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. If I wanna live like Jesus, gotta learn to love like He does. There ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less, selfless. Love God, love people. It's so hard, it's so simple. Love God, love people. Yeah, it's so hard, it's so simple. Yeah, it ain't about thinking less of myself. Come on, ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. It ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. If I wanna live like Jesus, gotta learn to love like He does. It ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less, selfless. Ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. It ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. If I wanna live like Jesus, gotta learn to love like He does. It ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less, selfless. Undeniable, undeniable. When I was a young kid, I felt it deep down in my bones. Father, when I met you, I knew you were there in my soul. No, I never needed a reason, just faith like a undeniable, undeniable. When I was a young kid, I felt it deep down in my bones. Father, when I met you, I knew you were there in my soul. No, I never needed a reason, just faith like a child to see the divine. With more than my eyes, I found faith, undeniable faith. I found hope, undeniable hope. I found love, unconditional love that won't let me go. So it's something greater that I can't explain. All creation's pointing to your name. It's been 2,000 years and hearts still change. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable, 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 indisputable, irrefutable. This is what I know in my bones. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable. Now I'm a little bit older and I shoulder the weight of these doubts. All of these questions keep pressing me to figure you out. But even on the bad days when my faith is wounded and weak, I fall to my knees and pray for a mustard seed of faith. Undeniable faith, give me hope. Undeniable hope, give me love, unconditional love that won't let me go. So undeniable, 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 indisputable, irrefutable. This is what I know in my bones. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable. Faith, give me hope. Give me love unconditional, love that won't let me go. Oh, it's something greater that I can't explain. All creation's pointing to your name. It's been 2,000 years and hearts still change. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable, 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 indisputable, irrefutable. This is what I know in my bones. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable. 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 When I was a young kid, I felt it deep down in my bones. Father, when I met you, I knew you were there in my soul. No, I never needed a reason, just faith like a child to see the divine. With more than my eyes, I found faith, undeniable faith. I found hope, undeniable hope. I found love unconditional, love that won't let me go. So it's something greater that I can't explain. All creation's pointing to your name. It's been 2,000 years and hearts still change. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable, 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 indisputable, irrefutable. This is what I know in my bones. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable. Now I'm a little bit older and I shoulder the weight of these doubts. All of these questions keep pressing me to figure you out. But even on the bad days when my faith is wounded and weak, I fall to my knees and pray for a mustard seed of faith. Undeniable faith, give me hope. Undeniable hope, irrefutable. This is what I know in my bones. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable.
Hey, it's Mike Kankel-Fritz from the Family Life Radio Morning Show, Kankel-Fritz and Friends. Thanks for being here, and this is just a concert to celebrate all that's happened this past month. We have been doing something called Love Your Neighbor, where if you know of somebody that's in need, hey, if you can meet that need, go for it. Listen to God's voice and just follow that. But if people, needed some help meeting that need, they could call us at the radio station here at Family Life Radio. And what I love is it's not just us joining with you, other listeners hearing about needs and them joining in, wanting to provide things. My favorite story as well, one of the grand prize winners is David and Shirley, and how they moved into a new community and they're like, God, we want to do some ministry. He was a retired disabled veteran. His wife still worked, but he's like, give us some ministry or help us to figure out what you want us to do, God. And this kid shows up on their doorstep saying he's hungry and can you get me some food? And so from that turns into this amazing ministry of feeding hot dogs to the neighborhood kids, like 80 hot dogs every Friday night to all the kids in the neighborhood. And, it might seem like something big, but the truth is, if you ask God to help you out and finding something really cool that you can do, he will. Isn't that awesome? So this is a concert in celebration that everything has happened through Love Your Neighbor. And we're pretty excited to have Black River Entertainment recording artist Josh Wilson with us this evening. Thank you, Josh. Thanks for helping us out.
Everybody who is tuning in, we are going to have a great time tonight. I'm going to share some of my music with you, share some stories behind these songs, and we're going to celebrate the good things that you have all been doing to love your neighbors. So I'm going to start with a song called That Was Then, This Is Now. We used to hide from the light. We made friends with the night. Headed the wrong way on a one-way track, going nowhere fast. We got used to the dark. We thought this is who we are, and we figured that we were just too far gone, but we were wrong. 'Cause love came running like a river. We got lost in the water. Then he said you forgiven. Your sins are gone. That was then. This is now. You bought by the blood, saved by the sun. Saints I'll sing about. That was lost. This is found. And it's time to say goodbye to the old you now. Go ahead, put the past in the past. Box it up like an old photograph. You don't have to go back, that was then, and this is now. We've been remade by grace. We've all got new names. Nothing we do could ever change what he did that day. When love came running like a river, we got lost in the water. He said you forgiven, and you belong. That was then. This is now. You bought by the blood, saved by the sun. Saints I sing about. That was lost. This is found. And it's time to say goodbye to the old you now. Go ahead, put the past in the past. Box it up like an old photograph. You don't have to go back, 'cause that was then. If we turn and confess every unrighteousness, He is faithful and just to forgive. So turn and confess every wrong and regret. See what it means to live. That was then. This is now. Bought by the blood, saved by the sun. Saints I'll sing about. That was lost. This is found. It's time to say goodbye to the old you now. Go ahead, put the past in the past. Box it up like an old photograph. You don't have to go back, that was then. Go ahead, put the past in the past. Box it up like an old photograph. You don't have to go back, that was then. And this is now. This is now. Sometimes I forget the words to my own songs in the middle of my songs. I want to play a brand new song. This is actually my new radio single, and this is all about Romans 1:20, which essentially says that God can be known by what He has created. When we look around at the beautiful creation God has made, we can see evidence that He is here, and I think His evidence is undeniable. His presence is undeniable, and that's what this song's called. When I was a young kid, I felt it deep down in my bones. Father, when I met you, I knew you were there in my soul. No one ever needed a reason, just played like a child to see the divine. With more than my eyes, I found faith, undeniable faith. I found hope, undeniable hope. I found love, unconditional love that won't let me go. Oh, I believe something greater that I can't explain. I believe all creation's pointing to your name. I believe it's been 2,000 years and hearts still change. It's clear to me you're here with me, God. You are undeniable, 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 indisputable, irrefutable. This is days when my faith is wounded and weak, I'll fall to my knees, pray for a mustard seed of faith, undeniable faith, give me hope, undeniable hope, give me love, unconditional love that won't let me go. So I believe something greater that I can't explain. I believe all creation's pointing to your name. I believe in 2,000 years and hearts still change. It's clear to me, you're here with me. You are undeniable faith. Give me hope. Give me love, unconditional love that won't let me go. Oh, I believe something greater that I can't explain. I believe all creation's pointing to your name. I believe it's been 2,000 years and hearts still change. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable, 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 indisputable, irrefutable. This is what I know in my bones. It's clear to me, you're here with me. God, you are undeniable. All right, so I mentioned that I'm here in Nashville, Tennessee, and I've lived here for quite a while, but I am originally from Lubbock, Texas. And whenever I travel the country, I always like to describe Lubbock, Texas to folks who haven't been there. And, you know, it's very flat. There are no hills and no trees. And my granddad, who actually still lives in Lubbock, Texas, he likes to say that you can see your dog running away from you for 3 days. And I find that to be an accurate description of Lubbock. But I've lived here in Nashville since 2002, and I live here with my wife, Becca, and we recently celebrated 11 years of marriage, and we have a little boy named Asher. And I want to play you a song that was inspired by Becca and Asher, and inspired by you, and all of these acts of kindness that you've all been doing to love your neighbor. I love this event, this campaign that Family Life Radio has put on, because the Bible, all of the laws in the Bible, Jesus distills them into the two greatest commandments, which is to love God and love people. And that's what you've been doing. And that's what this song is about. It's about all the little acts of kindness that turn out to make a big difference. And it's called Dream Small. It's a mama singing songs about the Lord. It's a daddy spending family time the world says he cannot afford. These simple moments change the world. It's a pastor at a tiny little church, 40 years of loving on the broken and the hurt. These simple moments change the world. So dream small. Don't buy the lie that you gotta do it all. Just let Jesus use you where you are. One day at a time. Live well, loving God and others as yourself. Find little ways where only you can help. With His great love, a tiny rock can make a giant fall. Dream small. It's visiting the widow down the street, or dancing on a Friday with your friend with special needs. These simple moments change the world. Of course, there's nothing wrong with bigger dreams. Just don't miss the minutes on your way to bigger things. No, because these simple moments change the world. So dream small. Don't buy the lie, you gotta do it all. Just let Jesus use you where you are. One day at a time. Live well, loving God and others as yourself. Find little ways where only you can help. With His great love, tiny rock can make a giant fall. Dream small. Keep loving, keep serving, keep listening, keep learning, keep praying, keep hoping, keep seeking, keep searching out of the small things and watch them grow bigger. The God who does all things makes oceans from rivers. Dream small, don't fight a lot, you gotta do it all. Just let Jesus use you where you are. One day at a time, live well, loving God and others as yourself. Find little ways where only you can help. With His great love, a tiny rock can make a giant fall. 5 loaves and 2 fish can feed them all. You dream small. All right, so one more song that I think fits in really well with Love Your Neighbor. Loving your neighbor doesn't mean thinking less of myself. It's just thinking of myself less. The song's called Selfless. Say humility doesn't come easily, and I find that to be true. I got a lot of pride, I mean myself and I still got some growing up to do. Cause if I wanna find the very best out, I gotta learn to die to myself. There's freedom to be found when I stop and look around and think about someone else. Ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. Ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. If I wanna live like Jesus, gotta learn to love like He does. Ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. This ain't a song about beating myself down. See, I'm living under grace. But God so loved the world so much that I'm free to do the same. And if I want to find the very best life, I gotta learn to die to myself. There's freedom to be found. Stop and look around about someone else. So yeah, ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. Ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. Ooh, if I wanna live like Jesus, gotta learn to love like He does. Ain't about thinking less of myself, just thinking of myself less. Love God, love people. It's so hard, but so simple. Love God and love people. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's so hard, so simple. Yeah. Ain't about thinking less of myself. Ain't about thinking less of myself. Just thinking of myself less. Ooh, ain't about thinking less of myself. Just thinking of myself less. Yeah. If I wanna live like Jesus, gotta live like He does. Ain't about thinking less of myself. Just thinking of myself less. Yeah, yeah. Ain't about thinking less of myself. Just thinking of myself, yeah. Ain't about thinking less of myself. Just thinking of myself less. All right, speaking of being selfless, I am excited for all of us to watch this video of the incredible acts of kindness you've all shown to your neighbors. It's so encouraging to me, and I'm thrilled I get to be a part of this event. So you guys watch this video with me, and I'll be back shortly.
I'd like to nominate David for all of the work he does in his community.
So what's the story about David?
When he moved into this community, he asked God, he said, you just show me what I'm supposed to be doing in this neighborhood. And God sent him a little boy that needed some food, and the hot dog club was born.
The hot dog club?
Yes, they started meeting every Friday evening at their house. They would provide a hot dog meal for the children and then give them the gospel story. And from that one child, it's blossomed into about 80 children now.
Wow.
Feeds once a week. They provide them a daily snack. They come by the house. And, of course, they offer them the love of Jesus so that they will know that there is hope out there. Well, I would just love to see him and his wife be able to get away for a weekend and let someone pamper them.
Well, we will certainly add David and his wife to our list of finalists, and in a couple of weeks, maybe we'll be able to make that happen.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, we just love David and what him and his wife are doing, and so we would love to make them our grand prize winners and call and tell them what they've won. Hey, David, this is Cankle, Fritz, and Friends from the Family Life Radio Morning Show. Do you know Melba?
Oh, yes. Do I know Melba Hubbard?
So what we got going on, David, is we have our Love Your Neighbor campaign where if you know of somebody in need or an unsung hero, we would love to provide a blessing for them. And so she kind of let us know about your hot dog club and how you're feeding kids and talking to them about Jesus. So here's what we got for you. We found out that somebody donated 5 wooden tables in the backyard there for the hot dog club.
Picnic
We are going to give you 5 very nice lighted umbrellas to go inside those tables back there.
Wow, you are kidding. That's
No. And, and since you guys are working so hard at this, we thought we'd give you a $500 gift card for an Airbnb getaway for wherever you want to go.
You are so sweet. Thank you.
I just want to hug David, right? How about,
I know,
here we go.
I
Big
know.
old radio
Okay.
hug. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that is incredible. David, that's so encouraging to me. Thank you for what you're doing in your community. And all of a sudden, I'm hungry for hot dogs. So maybe I'll come to your hot dog club one of these days. I love that so much. That's a perfect example of the kindness of Jesus. And Dream Small is a reminder that those acts of kindness don't have to be huge to change the world. We're all called to play a part, right? That's what this next song is about. I used to wear one of those bracelets that said WWJD, what would Jesus do? And I don't know if you've seen the new bracelets that say HWLF, he would love first. I think that's a great answer to that question. In any situation where we find ourselves, what would Jesus do? He would love first. This song is about doing what Jesus do, or at least trying to. And listen, I fall short of this every day, and I'm so thankful for God's grace. But this is just a reminder that we are called, those of us who follow Jesus, we are called to kindness. The Bible says we should be known by our love. That's what this song is about. It's called Revolutionary. Here we go. I forgot the words to my own song again. Maybe you're not like me. Maybe we don't agree. Maybe that doesn't mean we gotta be enemies. Maybe we just get brave. Take a big leap of faith. Call a truce so me and you can find a better way. Let's take some time, open our eyes, look and listen. Yeah. We're gonna find we're more alike than we are different. Yeah. Why does kindness seem revolutionary when we let hate get so ordinary? Let's turn it around, flip the script, judge slow, look quick. God help us get revolutionary. Oh, revolutionary. Oh, let's get ready. Oh, revolutionary. voices out, 'cause I believe that you and me can find some common ground. See, maybe I'm not like you, but I walk a mile in your shoes. If it means I might see the world the way you do. Let's take some time, open our eyes, look and listen. We're gonna find we're more alike than we are different. Why does kindness seem revolutionary? When did we let hate get so ordinary? Stand around, take a scream, judge stole love. God help us get revolutionary. Oh, revolutionary. Oh, let's get, oh, revolutionary. Oh, what would Jesus do? He would love first. He would love first. Oh, but what would Jesus do? He would love first. He would love first. So we should love first. Why does kindness seem revolutionary? When did we let hate get so ordinary? Turning around to the street, just slow love. God help us get revolutionary. Oh, revolutionary. Oh, let's get, oh, revolutionary. God help us get revolutionary. So, ever since I was, when I first started out in music, I've always enjoyed playing instrumental songs, and I grew up singing the hymns in my church. So often, I like to play instrumental hymns at my concert. So I want to play you a song. You'll know the song. I didn't write the hymn, of course. This is just my arrangement of it. But maybe some of you are having a little bit of a rough day, or rough week, or rough year. It's been a weird year, hasn't it? I love the verse where Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." I don't know about you, but I can use that rest. This is "It Is Well with My Soul." my eyes and act like everyone's alright when I know they're not. This world needs God, but it's easier to stand and watch. I could say a prayer and just move on like nothing's wrong. But I refuse. 'Cause I don't wanna live like I don't care. I don't wanna say another empty prayer. I refuse to sit around and wait for someone else to do what God has called me to do myself. I could choose not to move, but I refuse. I can hear the least of these crying out so desperately, and I know we are the hands and feet of you, oh God. So if you say move, it's time for me to follow through and do what I was made to do. Show them who you are. 'Cause I don't wanna live like I don't care. I don't wanna say another empty prayer. I refuse to sit around and wait for someone else. Do what God has called me to do myself. I could choose not to move, but I refuse to stand and watch the weary and lost cry out for help. I refuse to turn my back, try and act like all is well. I refuse to stay unchanged, to wait another day to doubt myself. I refuse to make one more excuse. 'Cause I don't wanna live like I don't care. I don't wanna say another empty prayer. I refuse to sit around and wait for someone else to do what God has called me to do myself. I could choose not to move, but I refuse. All right. Well, tonight we've been talking about loving your neighbor. And speaking of neighbors, I want to tell you real quickly about something I have been doing since last September. Since everything has been shut down, touring has been almost impossible to do with the pandemic. But we wanted to find a safe and fun way to continue to play concerts. As much as I love these live streams, I wanted to get back out on the road. And since last September, I've actually been playing backyard shows in people's backyards. So if you want to host one of these backyard shows and invite your neighbors, that's a pretty fun way to connect with your neighbor and love your neighbor. So if you're interested in booking me for a concert at your house, just go to joshwilsonmusic.com. So it's my name plus music, joshwilsonmusic.com, and you can sign up there. There's an offer form if you want me to come to your house. I've been playing these since September, and we've done 30 of these concerts so far, and looking forward to doing a lot more this year. Even as things hopefully begin to open up and things get back to normal, I want to keep playing these backyard shows. Just a lot of fun. It's the way I got my start, and I'm having a blast doing it. So I've got one more song I want to play for you all this evening. But first, I just want to say thank you to everyone who participated in the Love Your Neighbor campaign. You guys are awesome. And just because the campaign is over, that doesn't mean you should stop loving your neighbor. If anything, just the day-to-day routines that we all go through, it's the perfect opportunity to show love to those around us. Remember, all of God's commandments are distilled into love God and love people. And I just encourage you to keep doing that. And I want to say thank you to Family Life Radio for, of course, all of the great music and ministry that they put over the airwaves and online. Thanks for hosting this campaign and this event tonight. Thank you for having me and getting the word out about this virtual show. And thank you to all of you who are tuning into this, whether you're watching or listening, wherever you may be tonight. Thank you for spending time with me this evening. It's been a lot of fun to hang out with you. I hope to connect with you. You can find all my socials on my website as well. Also my merchandise store if you want anything there. So thank y'all so much. I'm going to end with an instrumental of another one of my favorite hymns, and this is how I end all of my shows. I always say that I'm only standing here playing these songs because of God's grace, and so that's where I want to leave it. Amazing Grace. Thank you all so much. God bless you. Thank you, Family Life Radio. Y'all have an awesome evening.
Wasn't that awesome? Love it. Love Josh Wilson. What an amazing artist. And for him to dedicate his time to us, just what a great guy. And we just encourage you to continue to love your neighbor. If God speaks on your heart in a certain area where maybe you can help out in a certain way, why not do that? I mean, we're going to do this again next year, but between now and next year, it's my prayer, God, help me to see what I can do. And then you can jump on board and love your neighbor. Also want to let you know about some other things going on. We've got our Share-a-thon coming up, which is our big fundraiser that keeps Family Life Radio on the radio. And we're just asking you to get involved. If you get involved early, like right now, you could win a $2,000 Amazon shopping spree. And we're doing a Love Your Neighbor with it. It's $1,000 for you, and you can take $1,000 of that and give it to a friend and love on your neighbor. If you wanted to keep it all yourself, I guess you could. But yeah, what a great opportunity to do that. So go to myflr.org and you can give right now. Hey, if you're a new listener to Family Life Radio, just text the word, what's I guess it's phrase, new listener to 58326 and you'll get back some ways you can win some prizes. So check that out at myflr.org. Again, thanks for watching the show. Thank you, Josh Wilson. Have a wonderful evening. And thanks for listening to Family Life Radio.